What's going on, fellas? So, guys, the difference between men, and we're going to have some fun today, guys. That's the first disclaimer. The difference between the results that men get out of life is usually, and that's sometimes, contingent upon the type of women that they involve or invite into their lives. All right, fellas, there are some men who invite what we would like to call toxic women into their life, and they usually have bad results. There are some men who are very conscious. They make wise decisions about the women that they choose into their life. And actually, these women become a benefit and an asset. All right, fellas. So you have to be very mindful of the type of women you choose. And that's what this video is about today. All right, guys, I did a video, I want to say a few days ago, about the type of men, as far as friends and business partners and associates, that you shouldn't let into your life. You should check that video out. It's in the description. Now, let's get right into it. First type of woman that you shouldn't involve into your life, and we're going to go through 5 of these today, all right, guys, is if she has pay attention, heartbeat. Okay, fellas? If the bitch is breathing. All right, guys? I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with y'all, G. I tried to be serious, bro. I couldn't even hold that shit in, man, all right? All right, fellas, let's get serious, man, all right? Pay attention. First one. This may sound like a joke, but I'm dead serious when I say this, all right, guys? If the woman is broke, all right? Now, let me be specific, all right? God, man, I hate that I have to do this because a lot of guys just jump off the deep end when I say certain shit. All right, now, this is what I mean by broke, and I'll give you some scenarios. Let's say you pull up to the drive-thru, right, at McDonald's. And there's a chick at the second window, you know, when you get your food. There's a chick at the second window, and she give you your bag. You got a number 1 with a Coke. And then you look up, and then you notice that she bad as hell. But she works at McDonald's. So obviously the bitch is broke. But let's say when she get home, she reads, she take care of herself, she talks to God, she not where she want to be, but she a woman, G, you know what I'm saying? She doing the best she can. G, she not broke, all right? There's a difference between a woman who is just a woman, G, she doing the best she can, and a broke woman. This is a broke woman. I'm talking about a woman who work at McDonald's, G, all right, fellas? Same chick. You go to the second window, you get your number 1 with a Coke. All right, she bad as hell too, but once you get to know her, you find out she get home and then she eat crab legs, she smoke weed, she drink whiskey, and she go to the club at night with her hood rat friends. That's a broke woman. All right, fellas, she having a life she can't even afford. That's different. All right, fellas, now, I gotta be specific. There's a lot of talk today about the positions of men and women. I mean, it's been a talk. It's been a thing. But there's a lot of emphasis on who should provide and who should pay this and who should pay that. Fellas, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck all that shit, all right? We talking about real versus right. All right, guys? So when you meet a woman, fellas, and she is over the age of 18, and she has anything in her closet worth over $100, but the bitch is behind on all her bills,
she belongs to the streets.
You stay the fuck away from that woman. All right? If she is always begging,
she belongs to the streets.
You stay the fuck away from that woman. If she never has enough money for anything, I'm talking about never. I know that sometimes as a man, you got to help your chick out. But I'm talking about if you're just dating a woman and she never has money for anything and she always coming to you begging and you like, damn, bitch, what were you doing before you met me? Fellas,
she belongs to the streets.
Stay away from her, all right? Stay far, far away from that type of woman. Now, the right answer to should you deal with a broke woman is, no, man, you a leader. You supposed to take a woman and bring her to your life and play Super Save a hoe and teach this bitch everything and pay for all her shit and give her $40 every time she need it. No, fellas, don't do it. All right, guys, do not do it. Broke women are just like broke men. It's the same shit. There's a difference between not being where you want to be, but understanding your lifestyle and your situation and being frugal with your shit, saving your money, sacrificing dopamine and fun, and taking care of business and not expecting other people to do things for you. Broke is a mindset. Less of a financial situation, more of a mindset. All right? Next now, we're going to do this again. Broken. All right, guys. Now, second woman you should never involve into your life if you want to become a top tier man. All right, now what's the definition of a top tier man? Because I saw this fucking video not too long ago about some dude explaining like all these characteristics and traits of a top tier man. Bro, let me tell you what a top tier man is. A top tier man is a man who gets in shape, who learns social skills and human dynamics and learns how to talk to people, who gets fuck you money, who gets a network and influence, and builds a relationship with God. That is a top tier man. Don't matter how tall you are, don't matter your race, none of that shit matters. All right, so if you want to be that man that I described, you cannot deal with broken women. Now, I gave you the definition of a top tier man. Now, a broken woman can come in all shapes and forms. Remember, I told you, fellas, they critters, just different species. All right, guys, but I'll give you a clear sign before you even get to know this woman. Really, all right, guys? I'll show you a red flag. If this woman does not have a strong father, all right, guys? Now, this is harsh because there are a lot of men who have grown up without strong fathers. And you can obviously see the results and outcomes of that. All right, fellas? So just how men need fathers. And before I recommend any man who grew up without his father or who grew up with a weak father, get some help and get some therapy, whatever form of self-development you need before you involve a woman into your life. But we're not going to get into that today. So just like a man needs a father, a woman needs a father. So if you find a woman that either had no father in her life growing up or a weak father, there's a lot of shit that comes with that, all right, fellas? And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why this causes this woman to be broken. All right, guys? The reason why, I'll just give you one example. Male authority. One thing that women that don't have male role models or strong male role models don't understand. All right, fellas, they don't understand when a man says no, he's not trying to ruin your life or be mean to you. He just saying, bitch, I said no. It's best off for you. I'm looking out for you because I love you. All right, fellas. So I'll give you an example and I'll move on to number 3 and I'll show you how this doesn't work with broken women. All right, fellas. If a woman cannot, and this is number 3 type of chick. All right, fellas. And I'm not going to say like frivolous shit like, oh, she got like red hair or she got tattoos or bro, that's for kids. All right. Yeah, that shit matters at times. But I want to talk about real shit. All right, fellas. So if she cannot get on your program. Now, the reason why I said it like this, and I didn't say she can't change for you or she can't follow your lead or stuff like that. I wanted to emphasize the word program, all right? Because this is less about complaining about women, more about making you a better man. So, fellas, first thing, don't deal with broken women. Second thing, if she can't get on your program because she broken and because she don't understand male authority, so when you tell her to do something, she don't even know how to respect the shit or even consider the shit or even listen. All right, fellas, why? Because she never heard it before. So what? She can't get on your program. Now, what's the thing about program I want to talk about? G, you got to have a program, all right, bro? Bro, you will never, ever, ever in the fucking world hear me pander for women, bro. Never. Because you know why? These bitches ain't shit. They ain't shit. They all for the streets, G, to be honest with you. They just different species, like I said. But I'm going to be honest, bro. There are a few decent ones out there. And there are a few ones that are willing to get on your program. So before you say, I don't want to deal with a woman who can't get on my program, you have to make sure you have a program, G. And your program is actually a program and it's actually going some fucking where. Just a little side note for you, all right, G? Little gut check. But anyway, woman can't get on your program, G, she got to go, all right? A woman's job, and I can get all the way down to religiously and how women should be helped me, bro. Forget all that. I'm just saying, a woman's job is to make your life easier. I'm not saying better. Your job is to make your life better. But a woman's job is to make your life easier. Because if you're making your life better, your life is becoming harder. That's where she comes into play. So if she can't get on your program, it ain't gonna work, G. Just keeping it real with you, all right, fella? That was a bar. God damn. You put that on the next thing. Talk about something about getting on your program. All right. Now, every man, remember I said the difference between men is not anything but the decisions that they make. Simple as that. All right, fellas? We all as men instinctually think the same fucking thing. And this is why I wanted to make this video, guys. Shit. Hate when I have to do this shit, bro. We all think the same thing. And we all subconsciously, as men, know that we do not want our women around other men, bro. You know how I know this to be true? Some of you guys don't even want your chick around your homeboy. So you'll be damned if you let her go out with Billy Ray and Bob. You don't even know Billy Ray and Bob, G. All right? So, since you already don't want the shit to happen, don't let it fucking happen, G. And don't let nobody, don't let no woman, don't let no podcast, don't let no pandering simp tell you that it's okay for your chick to have male best friends. All right, G. Now, here's the argument for some older guys. See, back in the day, before I was born especially, it was sometimes okay for a woman to have male best friends and the man even know about the male best friends. Why? Because women want thoughts like they were today. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. See, that's the thing about it. Some guys watch this video and be like, man, it ain't all that. Why I got to be all that? Gee, that's the world we live in. That's the type of women we dealing with, all right, fellas? You can't do the same shit with the women in 2025 that you was able to do in 1965. You couldn't do the same shit with the women in 1965 that you can do in 1845. All right, G, times have changed. Things have elevated. And things have diminished too as well. All right, guys? So, male friends. No, G. All right? No, G. And I'm going to go back to her getting on your program. Something real simple. I'll give you a test. All right, fellas? I'm going to be honest with you. One day, because a lot of you guys deal with these chicks that dress provocatively, and you don't like that shit, and you know you don't like that shit. And for all you simps out there who gonna be like, nah, bro, let her wear what she want. G, that's cuck material, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if you know you don't like that shit, and if you know she gonna be out flaunting her shit in front of other men, bro, it is really weird to say, oh, no, man, you as a man shouldn't care because you're secure with yourself. All right, G, well, do me this. Go park your car in Walmart parking lot and leave the fucking doors unlocked and roll down the windows. And then you walk away. And I'm sure you probably gonna say, because you secure, nobody gonna fuck with your car. Because you know it's yours. Bro, they know it's yours too. All right, fellas, but you left the doors unlocked. You left the windows down, fellas. So it's an easier bet. Even though I know if I steal it, I'm going to go to jail, fellas. It's still enticing. But if the doors are locked and the windows are up, I'm not as enticed to fuck with it. All right, fellas? Remember I said real and right is about probability. It ain't all in all. All right, fellas? There are some women who can have male best friends and not fuck with them. But why would you chance it? It don't even sound right coming out my mouth, to be honest with you. All right, guys? Next one. All right, fellas. This is a big one. I'm going to tell you why this is a big one. Because a lot of you guys see women on social media and she's dressed provocatively. And then your first thought ain't even, oh, man, she might be for the streets. I mean, she bad and she pretty. And she look like she got good energy and very fucking feminine. But she might be for the streets. You guys never consider this. You automatically like wifey. Because she bad. G, her being bad ain't the problem. It's that everybody knows she bad, G. Everybody know. Don't fuck with these type of women. You can deal with them. You can play with them. Spin plates. Rotation type of chicks. But, bro, further than that, nah, bro. Look at where you found her. Look at how you found her. Everybody saw her titties before yours, G. No, my boy. Now, I tell you this. There are some type of, because I got to give a disclaimer. There are some type of men who can pull a bitch like that, who be popping on social media, bro, and she dressed provocatively and everybody know her, and he can pull her and get her off that and get her on his program. There's some men can do that. I'm going to be honest with you, fellas. But if she still is doing it after you get with her, that's why I said I got to give disclaimers. I always got to give disclaimers. Because some of you guys can't fucking think and just take what I said and understand it from a real fucking perspective. You got to critique every fucking word. And I hope I spelled something wrong today. For all you guys who want to spell check me every damn video. But anyway, fellas, stay away from these type of women. All right, guys? If you want, listen to me. Listen to me, fellas. The first thing I said in the video is that the difference between men at times, not all the time, G, because women ain't everything, bro. But they got a lot of effect on shit. All right? One woman for a few minutes can ruin your entire life for the rest of your life, G. All right? Rewind that shit back. And if you don't want to rewind it back, I'm going to say it again. One woman can ruin your entire life for the rest of your life if you don't understand these red flags. All right, fellas? So I appreciate you guys for tuning in today, man. Take this shit serious, all right, fellas? And share this with a homeboy who needs this. It's your boy KD, man. We out of here, baby.